Good evening. Good evening. Before I start, I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. Can I just confirm that everybody can hear me?
Type 1 in the chat if you can hear, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's having an amazing, blessed night tonight. Like I am. I have to say today has been a great day. Today, if you're in this call and you're brand new and you're a guest in this call, I suggest you just sit down and listen, grab a pen and paper. We're about to share some amazing, amazing information that I got introduced to a month ago. I'm having great success, hit the first rank in less than a month, about to hit a second rank in the company. And you know, this is changing a lot of people's life, and we're here to share this news. So if you're here as a guest, it's because somebody invited you, they want to share this opportunity, you know, to get that extra income. And so tonight I would love to sit here and present this amazing, amazing opportunity we have in our hands. But I'm going to introduce you guys to one of my mentors, one of my brothers from another mother, who has great success. He's been doing this for a little bit over 4 years. And this guy, I've seen him from the bottom to the top. And I have to say that he is a great mentor, and everything that he says, guys, you will learn from it. So grab your pen and papers and note with, you know, here we are with my brother Ness. He's gonna do the presentation. If you have any questions, just wait for him to finish. And here we go. Here you go. Take the hand, Ness. Love you, bro.
Awesome. Thank you. I love you too, sis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. If you can see my screen and if you can hear my voice just fine, type the number 1 in the chat so I can make sure everyone can see and hear the same thing. And then we're going to move forward with this. Thank you, Franz. Thank you, Edward, Braulio, Leonard, Lil Dubai, Josiah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Daisha, thank you. All right, cool. All right, so currently right now it is 8:09 p.m. Today is July 8th, okay? So we're gonna go over some powerful information that just may change the situation. So once again, like Eniliz said, if you do have a notepad and a pen ready, great. Make sure you take notes. Note takers are money makers. Or if you have one of these things, smart devices, use the notepad apps to basically type out your notes as we go over this very powerful information. Now, we're going to go through this fairly quickly. And I do want everyone to understand fully what we're sharing here. So we're going to first start off with the cash flow quadrant, right? If you ever heard of the cash flow quadrant before, type the number 4 in the chat. If you ever heard of the cash flow quadrant, the 4 different ways to make money, do me a favor, type 4 in the chat if you're well-versed as an entrepreneur or an investor, or if you heard of it before. If you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad or know Robert Kiyosaki, type the number 4 in the chat so we know that there's 4 ways to produce income. You're either an E, all right? That's an employee, someone who's exchanging hours for dollars. You're either an employee, someone who's exchanging hours for dollars, and there's nothing wrong with that because the majority of the workforce are, guess what? Employees. There are individuals who have jobs, okay? Now, when we get our education, when we get our formal education through grade school, that's cool and all that, but who gives us financial education? Who gives us financial literacy? And believe it or not, we learn from what goes on in the home. As we are growing up, we learn how our parents, how the people who are raising us, okay, handles money. And believe it or not, we carry that with us as we grow older. So one of the most common things that we are taught is just simply this: go to school, get good grades so you get a good, decent paying job, okay? So the majority of the workforce are individuals who are employees. Now, the self-employed quadrant, that makes up about 35% of the entire workforce. Now, as a self-employed individual, you have a little more flexibility when it comes to the hours that you're working, so on and so forth. However, if you are a freelancer of any sort and you are not working, you are not getting paid. So whether you're an artist, whether you are a musician, whether you are a freelancer of any sort, Uber driver, Lyft driver, whatever it is, you have a cleaning service, it's just you, whatever the case may be. If you are not working for the day, or if you have no clients to serve for the day, you are not getting paid. So self-employed individuals, they think they own a business, but in all reality, they own a job, right? Because the business doesn't exist if they are not their own employee, if they're not the ones working it. The third way to produce income, ladies and gentlemen, is to be a business owner. Now, as a business owner, you are leveraging systems. What are systems? SYSTEM, save yourself time, energy, and money. You're leveraging a system that allows you to make money without you needing to be present. So think of it like this, for example. If 17-year-old Chelsea from upstate New York decides that she doesn't want to work at McDonald's anymore, do you think the CEO of McDonald's is going to stress out about the fact that 17-year-old Chelsea from New York is no longer working at a McDonald's location? Or does the CEO of McDonald's completely replace Chelsea without even thinking about it? That's what it means to have a system in place that runs itself without you needing to micromanage, without you needing to be really hands-on, right? So as a business owner, okay, you are leveraging these systems that allow you to have a lot more freedom when you really think about it, right? Now, in this age, we are literally in the digital age. You can start businesses for less than $1,000. So when a lot of people think of businesses and investments, they're thinking of thousands upon thousands of dollars. And because they feel like they have no shot, or they feel like that they are not qualified to be in business for themselves, they basically don't even pay attention to it, right? They don't move forward with paying attention to opportunities, all right, that is basically in front of them. They're paying attention mostly to obstacles. And what we do is this: whatever we focus on, it expands, right? So we're focusing on obstacles, that's what's going to expand, that's what's going to magnify. But when we're focused on opportunities, that's what's going to magnify. And just like what they say, wherever focus goes, energy flows. So there's a lot of opportunity. And one of the most powerful opportunities I've ever came across is what we're going to go over in the next couple of minutes here. Now, the fourth way to make money, okay, is to be an investor. This is when you're putting your money to work for you to eventually live the lifestyle you want to live, where you're putting your money to work for you to free up a lot more time for yourself. So it's a complete different paradigm shift, because you go from being an employee, someone who's exchanging hours for dollars, someone who is working for money. But as an investor, this is when money is working for money. This is when your money, all right, this is when you're employing your dollars to go out there and find you more dollars, where money is working itself, and it's a complete different ball game, right? Now, 95% of the workforce consists of employees and self-employed individuals, right? It's no secret. This is the way how the majority of us were taught to make a dollar, right? And so 95% of the workforce consists of employees and self-employed individuals. But here's the issue: only 5% of the entire market cash flow is flowing between employees and investors. Employees and self-employed individuals. So what does that mean? That means the majority of the workforce is basically competing for scraps, okay? Now, if you look over here to the right side, okay, we can see that business owners and investors make up about 5% of the entire workforce. But check this out: 95% of the entire market cash flow, okay, is produced between the business owners and investors. So this begs the question: how can people create the shift from being an employee to an investor? Well, we're about to give you the key to help you create that shift. We're going to help you shift from being a consumer-minded person to being an owner-minded person. See, as a consumer, you're making money one way, but you're spending money 1,000 different ways. This explains why you're paying on Friday, broke by Monday, or this explains why the money leaves your account as soon as you get paid, because you are literally working just to pay the bills. J-O-B, just over bills. J-O-B, journey of the broke. J-O-B, just over broke for most people. Unless you have a really good career, a really good job that you're happy with, most people are not in that predicament, right? So from being a consumer-minded person to being an owner-minded person, this is where you're going to start to develop more streams of income for yourself here. So for those of you writing notes, we're going to cover 2 ways how you could produce an extra stream of income for yourself utilizing our very powerful platform. Now, Warren Buffett says this, and I quote: "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day that you die." okay? So that's something really to think about. This is something that I really want these words to resonate with you, right? I really want you to absorb this, because this is a powerful statement coming from a powerful person who is well versed in the entrepreneurship and the investor space. So the HFX Academy, all right, what it's designed to do is to show you how to get into the financial markets, right, and out of the financial markets with the bag in a matter of minutes. Now, what we trade, ladies and gentlemen, is Forex. So what is Forex? Forex is short for the foreign exchange market. This is a $6.6 trillion a day industry. This is the largest industry in the world. So what does this mean? If you added up all of the world's currencies, added up all together, okay, it's the amount equivalent to all that is $6.6 trillion in transactions per day. This is the largest financial market. So a lot of times when people hear of trading, they're automatically thinking of stocks for the most part. They're thinking of stocks, right? Now, New York Stock Exchanges is one of many stock exchanges. If you added up all of the world's stock exchanges and put it all together, it is still nothing compared to the foreign exchange market. See, the foreign exchange market is more than 5 times larger than the global stock market. This is so huge, okay? So this is the market. Forex is the market where you're exchanging one currency for another to potentially make a profit. Now, how in the world is that even possible, right? Well, the way the system worked before was simply this. The world's currencies, okay, was backed up by the US dollar, assuming that the dollar was backed up by gold. When other countries caught on to the fact that the dollar was not truly going off of the gold standard anymore, other countries basically turned in their dollars, okay, to get their gold back from the US gold reserves. When that happened, the US lost a lot of gold in its reserves, and that is when President Nixon took the United States dollar officially off of the gold standard. So before, it was fixed exchange rates, right? Because these currencies were backed up by the dollar, assuming the dollar was backed up by gold. But once the dollar was taken off of the gold standard, then all currencies basically became a part of a free floating exchange system. So now the value of a currency changes every few milliseconds. The biggest movers of the valuations of currency, of the volatility of currency, it's mostly geopolitical events, right? So there's always movement in the currency market. Every few seconds, the value is changing by a very small amount, but it is changing unless there's a big shift that basically happens out of nowhere. So what we do is we take advantage of the volatility of the currency, of all the currencies of the foreign exchange market to basically make some profits, okay? You can literally do this online, you know, in a matter of minutes and matter of seconds. Now, there's a lot of risk managing benefits to trading as opposed to gambling, right? So people sometimes when they think of trading, they think that this is gambling. No, gambling is 100% purely by chance. When it comes to trading, you're actually conducting analysis and you are identifying different patterns and using different strategies in the market because the market happens to repeat itself. History happens to repeat itself when it comes to the markets. And how is that even possible? Well, we as humans, we are habitual creatures, and those habits actually show up as patterns in the market. So whenever we see specific patterns in the market, we know what's most likely going to happen. But it is important to realize that every trade involves risk. We know what's most likely going to happen, but it's not going to happen 100% of the time, right? So we help people stick to a plan so that way they can see consistent results. You're about to see that in a matter of minutes here. And basically, when people first hear of the foreign exchange market, they hear the big stories, right? They hear the story of George Soros and how he broke the Bank of England, basically made $1 billion overnight. He broke the Bank of England. Now, this was several years ago, 20 years ago or so, right? And you can actually look up that story on YouTube right now. George Soros breaking the Bank of England, making $1 billion, okay, in basically a single trade, right? So people hear that major story. And so back then, the foreign exchange market was mostly for the elites to dabble into in trade. But in 1999, Forex has become available for the general public to actually participate in trading if they wanted to. Our CEO of this company, Mr. Christopher Terry, is an OG in the foreign exchange market, right? And this is before do-it-yourself trading was actually legalized for everyone in the United States to basically participate if they was not if they was not an accredited investor. So in order for you to become an accredited investor, you need several different accolades under your belt, right? Now, what we do is we take a look at the markets, and the basic point of trading is just like all forms of investing. You basically want to buy when it's low, sell when it's high. So we're going to help give you the systems that you need to use to analyze the market. And what we're doing is we're not trading based on points, which is the typical way of trading. Trading based on points is basically trading based on pips. What are pips? Pips, percentage of points, right? So basically, we're taking advantage of time-based trading, and we're making predictions of the market. And if you're making the right prediction, you're making money, okay? Now, here's the thing. People think that you need a lot of money to participate in the foreign exchange market as a trader. And the truth is simply this. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Whether you have a little bit or a lot, you could put your money to play if you truly want to trade to get paid, right? So your earnings is based on a percentage of the amount that you actually entered into a trade. So like I said, the basic approach of trading is mostly trading based on points, but what we're doing is we're trading based on time. So as long as we're making the right prediction within specific time windows, we are getting in and out of the market with the bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example of exactly how it looks like, okay? Exactly how it looks like when you are trading live, okay? So let's get in here. All right, I'm gonna have to refresh this, refresh the feed. I'm gonna show you a very quick example as to how it looks like when you're entering a trade, okay? So let's just say I'm looking into the market right now, okay? And I want to be in and out of the market with the bag in a matter of, let's just put 1 minute for the sake of this example so we can kind of go through this, right? And let's just say I'm looking at the charts and I'm like, you know what? The price is going to go up in a matter of 1 minute. The current price that the currency pair is at right now, the currency pair exchange rate right now is highlighted in orange right there. So what that means is this. For every €1, it equals to $1.13. But you see, these numbers are microscopic numbers, and we go by the final digit that we see over here. If it goes up by 1 and we enter the buy, right, and the exchange rate goes up by 1, all right, by our time expiration, we win the trade because we made the right prediction. Or if we believe the market is going to go down, we enter a sell, and as long as the market is 1 point below our sell, by the time expiration, we win the trade. So it's very simple. I'm going to place 2 trades right in front of you right now. Okay, I'm going to place a buy and a sell. Now, I didn't really do any analysis here, but I'm just basically going to click around, and you're going to see how it works, right? So when you enter a buy, you're going to see a green arrow up. When you enter a sell, you are going to see a red arrow down, okay? So this is how it looks like. I enter the buy and the sell at the same time. So if you see a green arrow up, that means you enter the buy over here. If you see a red arrow down, that means you enter the sell over here. So as long as you make the right prediction, all right, by the time expiration, you make money. Now, there could only be one winner here, and it looks like the sell is going to be the winner. So let me enter the little buy right here, okay? Let's check this out for a second. So right now, the sell is the one at play. The sell is the one that's going to expire first. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and boom, there you go. So the sell trade just won, and that was a quick $85 payout in the matter of 1 minute. Now, how many people we know are killing themselves? I mean, killing themselves, right, for a $20 an hour job, for a $20 an hour job, $30 an hour job, $15 an hour job. How many people we know are killing themselves based on that? Now, if you can make $20 or more in a matter of minutes, what could you do in a matter of hours, right? When you're putting your money to work for you, like I said, is a totally, and I mean a totally different ballgame, okay? So I'm going to go right into the slideshow again. all right? Playing for current slide. So HFX is a platform that allows people to understand how to trade a lot faster, a lot simpler, okay? So we're trading Forex at a fast pace. We're trading Forex based on time. Now, traders have the edge over everyone else. We get the know-how before the rest of the world knows what in the world is going on. So we don't only dabble into Forex, we also dabble into cryptocurrency, and we also dabble into stock indices trading. The focus is mostly Forex, but we're also trading other ways of trading, okay? Now, there's three major components to our membership, and I want you to write this down. These three major components to our membership. You have the academy, okay? The go live sessions and the strategies, all right? So I'm gonna break this down for you really simply. The academy, all right, basically provides a lot of lectures. And on these lectures, you're gonna get everything you need, covering A through Z, covering the basics, covering the intermediate levels of knowledge and the advanced levels of knowledge. So if you're someone who knows nothing about trading, great, this is for you. If you're someone who knows something about trading, great, this is for you too. Or if you're someone who believes that you're advanced in trading, great, this is for you too. I believe that the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. So when it comes to trading, this is basically like the NFL of Forex learning, okay? And so you're gonna get in here and you're gonna be able to increase your skill set. Because let's face it, these are the kinds of skills that you can use to contribute towards some of the bills. The second major component to our membership is the Go Live web classes, right? Now, on these web classes, you are able, all right, to take a look at a trader in real time as they are teaching you their strategy, or you are able to look at a trader as they are trading live. And this gives you an opportunity to be able to shadow the trader. It gives you an opportunity to copy the trader, all right, as they are actually trading in real time. So if it's possible to copy what a trader is doing, is it possible to copy their results? Very, very much so, okay? Now, a third major component to our membership is the strategies. So we have specialized software that's created from strategies that our educators have been using throughout the times that help them generate lots of success as traders in the market. So these are the things you're gonna have access to. Very simple three-step system, okay? So you're gonna get the academies, all right, which is all the lectures, the live web classes, which is more hands-on learning, more real-time experience, ask your questions, get your questions answered in real time, and also be able to tap into the strategy softwares, which allows you to trade at your leisure. It allows you to trade anytime you want during the day, whether there's a go live session going on or not, right? So the cool thing about our Go Live sessions is you are actually able to take a look at all of the different educators and the times that they are actually on one of their web classes. So if you happen to be free at a time that a web class is going on, you can actually opt into that web class and be able to learn and also earn. We have over 130 educators in the company, and we have over 300,000 students in the company. So if you look for business, if you look at businessforhome.org, you will see that I Am Mastery Academy, which is our company here, okay, is basically experiencing a lot of momentum right now. So 300,000 students, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a local business. This is a global business. And so we have many different educators teaching in their native languages from where they're at across the world, all right? And so anybody from all walks of life can be able to tap in here, okay, and be able to learn or earn. Now, when it comes to the strategy softwares, the company produces amazing strategy softwares. The company's very first flagship strategy software is the Harmonic Scanner. Now, the Harmonic Scanner basically scans the market for reversal-based patterns. And what these strategy softwares do is they provide you with the setup for a sell or for a buy. Another amazing software that we have, the #1 Forex software that we have here, all right, is the Gold Cup strategy software. So you're gonna hear from one of the co-creators, Mr. Lisaldo Tavarez, in just a few moments over here, but it's another exclusive software where the software is scanning the market and once again, providing you with the setup for a buy and a sell. You can also tap into Luke Longmire's gold trades, and you're also able to tap into Kimberly Torres US 30 trades if you get the upgrade for $10, which is nothing compared to the amount of money you can actually generate and create for yourself, right? Now, I'm one of the masterminds behind the Liberty Strategy software, which is the flagship strategy software for binary options traders. Okay, so the Liberty Strategy software consists of 3 different scanners that allows you to basically identify trading opportunities no matter what the market conditions is. So I don't want to confuse anyone here. The strategy software simply do this. If you know nothing, if you really know nothing about trading, that's cool. You plug into the strategy softwares, you log in, you let the scanners do all the hard work for you. You let the scanners do all the heavy lifting for you, and the scanners is going to basically tell you, all right, where to look for a buy or where to look for a sell. This is crazy. So if trading is like taking a quiz or taking a test, if live trading is like taking a test, the strategy softwares is like the answer key, right? It's like the answer key to trading. Now, this is crazy. There are other companies out there, I'm talking about big name billion-dollar companies that's trying to buy into our softwares. But obviously, we came from the ground up, right? We came from the ground up. So this is exclusive only to us, exclusive only to our members. And you're going to be able to have access to systems that people are willing to pay billions, millions of dollars for, right? So this is really cool, guys. Once you learn the rules of the scanners, of each of the scanners, you're going to be able to increase your accuracy on your trading. Now, how can you be a part of this very powerful system? How can you be a part of this very powerful system? Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $235 to get started, right? So most likely someone who invited you to take a look at this information, they're already a part of the system somehow, some way, right? I trade mostly binary options. So the membership I have is the HFX Mastery Academy membership. For people that are trading solely Forex and only Forex, we have the FRX Mastery Academy membership, same price, okay? Or for the individual that trades solely cryptocurrency, we have the cryptocurrency membership. Either or, whichever one you choose, it's only $235 to get started. So it's $235, and that covers you for your first 30 days. So when you really think about it, that's as little as $9 a day. As little as $9 a day to tap into learning a skill set in a $6.6 trillion per day industry. There's so much money in the foreign exchange market that if all of us, how many people we have on here, that if all of us, all 75 of us, over 70 people here, if all 75 of us went out every day and captured 1% of the market or 0.0001% of the market, and we splitted the pot between all 75 of us, we will all be filthy, stinking rich, right? So $235 to tap into a way, okay, to learn how to trade and get paid. This is absolutely phenomenal, right? So $235 covers you for the first 30 days. Now, I'm so confident that you're going to want to keep this after your first 30 days. I'm so confident, ladies and gentlemen, because of the value you're going to receive, because of the results that you see if you apply yourself, there's no way you're going to be able to live without this. This is how powerful the system is. Now, let me just clear this up. No contract, you can cancel anytime. But I'm so confident in this, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to keep this after your first 30 days. It's obvious, right? If it makes sense, it makes dollars. If you're seeing results, you're going to keep it, okay? That's just the way it is, right? Now, check this out. After your first 30 days, how can you deal with the 175? Well, it's very simple. First of all, 175 is about the cost of a cable bill. Why pay for television when you can trade to get paid and tell your vision, right? There's 2 ways you can deal with it. Either one, use the membership, all right, to make money in the markets. And if you're making more money than the cost of membership, it pays for itself, right? Or number 2, you can refer 2 individuals who want to learn the skill set of trading. Now, when you plug in 2 individuals into our system, you will have access to our HFX Academy, okay, or FRX or DCX Academy at no cost from that point on. So whatever membership you have, if you refer 2 individuals to the platform, you will have free access to that membership forever, as long as 2 out of all the referrals you provide maintain an active subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so powerful. You know what's that, to have free access to the academies, to have free access, okay, to our Go Live web classes, over 130 educators. We're talking about thousands of hours per month of live learning or earning with experts, with traders. That is phenomenal. And also access to our specialized strategy softwares, okay? That's completely proprietary. The other financial related companies cannot mimic or copy because our strategy softwares are legally protected. To get access to all of this in our community and everything else, okay, that's a very, very powerful thing. Now, what happens if you like my good friend Joey over here, who I plugged into the system, he said, Ness, I only want to learn to trade, and that is all. I said, okay, cool, no problem. Get into my sessions, let's have fun, let's trade to get paid, right? That's all I had him focused on. His results, the results that he generated for himself within his first week was enough to get him excited to share this with everybody he knows. And so he plugged in more than 2 people. He plugged in a lot of people. So he's most likely going to share a story in just a couple of moments over here. But ladies and gentlemen, case in point, if you refer, okay, more than 3 individuals, so from your third person on, you can actually make a residual income for yourself. Now, I want to clear this for a second. Earlier, in the beginning of my presentation, I said we were going to show you a way how to produce 2 streams of income, one as a trader and one as a home-based business owner. So what I covered before this point was how you can use our system to make money as a trader. So you can collect the trading bag. From this point on, I have a special individual who's gonna cover this part here. From this point on, you're gonna learn how from your third referral on, you could build a business for yourself and be able to earn a residual income, which is powerful. What is rich? R-I-C-H. Residual income creates happiness. What is poor? P-O-O-R, passing over opportunities repeatedly. So the person who I'm bringing up is someone who I look up to as my big brother. He's someone that I truly respect from the bottom of my heart. He's someone that I'm always going to look up to no matter what. I've seen this guy basically at his peaks, at his low, and at his peaks again. And right now he is way more wildly successful than he has ever been in his life, okay, before. He's a multiple 7-figure earner. He's a serial entrepreneur. He is a beast trader, and he is a Chairman 50, all right, on our platform. You're about to learn exactly what that is. So without further ado, let me just see if he is on. Yes, he is. Without further ado, let me just make sure he's on. Quick mic check. Mr. Lou Tavarez, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, I am on the line, my brother.
Awesome, awesome. I can hear you loud and clear, my brother. Take it away and turn on your camera, man. Show people that $1 million smile, bro.
Oh, no, I didn't know. Am I going to share my screen or am I going to use your screen?
We could use my screen. That's fine with me.
Okay, cool. So, all right. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for being on this call. Like I always say, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. So I'm going to get into myself later. Let's just keep the momentum going. So how to become an independent business owner. See, this is the part that I love about the company, but I want you to understand and keep this in mind. Keep this word in your head. Optional. Everything that my brother Ness showed you is the most important thing that we do in this company is help you how to learn a skill set so you can make money in the market for as long as you live, right? And you can pass it down. But this is the part that I understand that everybody also might like to do because let's be honest, all of us has aspirations in life to one day own a business. When we were small, when we was coming up, we always wanted to own our own business. The problem is that we never had enough capital to own our own business. So when you enroll into this company, we give you the opportunity to have your own business and become an independent business owner. So what we teach you how to do is, Ness, can you go to the next slide? What we teach you how to make is called something residual income, guys. If you don't know what residual income, when I break this down to you, you're gonna run through a window for it. Why? Because residual income is residual income is work that you did in the past that you get paid in the present and the future continuously, whether you like it or not. Whether you don't want the money or not, the money's gonna keep coming because you have built the residual income. Michael Jackson actually last year made $80 million, but he wasn't alive. But the reason why last year he made $80 million was because of the songs that he's written in the past and the songs that he's made in the past. He continues to get residual income to this day and forever and ever and ever where his kids get it. That is the power of residual income. So in this company, we're going to show you how to make residual income. So the first level of residual income in this company is becoming a Platinum 150. How do you become a Platinum 150? That means with your own customized referral link that you get once you enroll to the company. If you refer 3 people into this company, you are a Platinum 150. You're making $150 a month, $37.50 every single week. Now, the company pays every single Friday. So I know, listen, I know you did not get on this call, and we're not going to tell you that you're going to get rich off $150 a month, $37.50 a week. But it's a start in your residual journey. Right now, the next level of residual income is a Platinum 600. That means that those 3 people that you referred, and you might have referred more, but you refer the bare minimum of 3, we help those people get on a Zoom call just like this, and they saw the information from us, and they love what they heard, love what they seen, and now they have friends and family members that enrolled. Now you have 12 people in your organization. Now you're a Platinum 600. You're making $600 a month, $150 every single Friday. Now, guys, think about it. 12 people in your organization onto your team. You just gave yourself a $7,200 raise yearly. Imagine you going to work tomorrow and asking your boss, listen, you think you can give me a $7,200 raise? He or she is going to tell you, listen, you're going to have to be here for the next 3 or 4 years, and we have to evaluate you at the end of the year to see if we can give you a little raise to lead up to that point. But imagine just 12 customers that you only brought in 3. But we have a next level. The next level is Platinum 1000. So how we get there? We help those 12 customers that are in your organization. We show them the plan to their friends and family members or friends on social media. Some people enroll. Now you wake up, you have 30 customers. You are at Platinum 1000. You're making $1,000 a month, $250 every single Friday. That means with 30 customers in your organization, you just gave yourself a $12,000 raise yearly, guys, for 30 customers, and all you did was bring 3, the bare minimum. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have 30 contacts in your phone? Do you follow more than 30 people on social media? Do 30 people follow you on social media? More than 30 people. I would have to say, I might not know everybody on this call, but I would have to say that people do follow you. So 30 customers in your organization isn't a lot to get an extra $1,000 a month, $250 every single Friday. Now, we got some more levels for the more curious. Next slide show, please. Now, this is where it starts getting really, really good. Platinum 2000, guys. That's 75 customers in your organization. Did you bring in all 75 with your referral link? No, you might have brought in just 3, right? But the 3 led to 75. Now you're getting $500 a week, $2,000 a month. Now, let me ask you something. I don't want you to put it in the chat, but think about it right now. If you had an extra $2,000 a month, what would you be doing? Don't write it down. Don't say it out loud. Just in your head. Think about what you'd be doing if you got an extra $2,000 coming in every single month, $500 a week for being a Platinum 2000, right? Now, the next level of residual income is Platinum 5000. That's 225 customers in your organization. That's $1,250 a week, $5,000 a month. I'll answer any question after I finish. Don't worry about it. Think about this for a second. 225 customers in your organization that you only bring in 3. You're making $1,250 a week, $5,000 a month. Do you know that 84% of Americans do not bring home $1,250 a week? The average income for an American is $600 to $700 every single week. So you will be in the 60th percentile already as a Platinum 5000, making $1,250 a week, $5,000 a month. That means that you just gave yourself a $60,000 yearly raise at a Platinum 5000. Now you say, well, Lisaldo, 225 customers, that's a lot of people. But again, let me ask you a question. Because of the word of mouth system that we use every single day for free advertising, did Mark Zuckerberg text you? Did he FaceTime you about Facebook? No, you heard it through a friend or a family member. And then you went and told a friend and a family member. And then they did the same thing. And all of a sudden, there's billions of people on social media because of word of mouth, free advertising. And now we made Mark Zuckerberg a billionaire. So all we're saying is use the same platform that made him a billionaire because he used our word of mouth, use his platform to make you some residual income, right? So Chairman 10, now this is where it starts getting really different because now you are a 6-figure residual earner within the company as a Chairman 10. That's 500 customers in your organization. Guys, it took me 2 years to get the Chairman 10. That's $2,500 a week, $10,000 a month, and every 3rd Friday of the month, because once you're a chairman of this company, you get a bonus. So every 3rd Friday of every single month, you're going to get a bonus at Chairman 10 level of $3,000. So it comes out to $13,000 a month residually, guys, with 500 customers in your organization. It took me 2 years to get there. What was I doing the last 2 years? What was I doing the 2 years before that? And what am I going to be doing the next 2 years? Nothing, right? So I might as well make this residual income, because let me ask you something. Would you sign up right now if I say, listen, it's going to take you 2 years to get to the Chairman 10 level and make 6 figures residually? Would you enroll right now? And aside from that, remember, you're still learning how to trade and making money with us trading. So you're getting the best of both worlds, right? So now the next level that I'm at, and congratulations to Ness, who hit Chairman 10. So let's all, give some congratulations to Ness, the newest Chairman 10 in our company, right? The next level is Chairman 25. It took me 3 years and 1 month to get the Chairman 25. That's 1,250 customers in my organization or in your organization. Do I know all 1,250? Would you know all 1,250? No, but all 1,250 will know you, right? And you only brought in the minimum of 3, right? So 1,250, right, customers in your organization as your Chairman 25 gets you $6,250 a week, $25,000 a month. And remember, every third Friday of the month, you get your Chairman bonus. So as the Chairman 25, your Chairman bonus is an extra $5,000. You're looking at $30,000 a month as a Chairman 25. Guys, it took me 3 years to get the Chairman 25. Would have been worth it. If it took you 3 years, would it have been worth it of you showing this information every single day? Would it have been worth it for you to get the Chairman 25 in 3 years? Because let me ask you something. Let's be honest. For the people who are guests, what does this look like? What's that thing? That's that thing. What's it called? What they call it? Let me see. That thing. What do they call that thing? What does this look like? What is it that it looks like? This looks like that thing. Oh, pyramid scheme. That's what it's called. Yes, this is what it looks like. Pyramid scheme. Most people, do you know what a pyramid scheme is? That means the person at the top makes all the money. Sort of like a job where the person at the top makes all the money, right? Whether you work harder than your manager, than your supervisor, right? He or she is still going to get paid more than you because they have that title. So is that fair? No. You see, in this company, it doesn't matter how you look, your height. It doesn't matter if you came in a year before me, a year after. If I work harder than you or you work harder than me, you will get paid more than me. And that's fair. So this is not a pyramid scheme, because at the end of the day, the person at the top doesn't make all the money. It's the person who works the hardest that makes all the money, right? I wish your job was like that, but it's not. Now, the next level that where I'm at currently right now, when Ness just said, I am a Chairman 50 in the company, that's 2,500 customers in your organization, that's $12,500 a week, $50,000 a month, and every third Friday, because you're a Chairman 50, your bonus is an extra $10,000. So you're looking at $60,000 a month residually. Guys, it took me 3 years and 8 months to get to Chairman 50. But again, was it worth it? Because what I was going to be doing anyway the last 3 years and 8 months of my life. Exactly. See, guys, all you have to do is start to get in the game. See, you want to play in the game, all you got to do is start to get in the game. And once you get in the game, the minimum is that you enroll 3, and those 3, we help them, and then we help those people. And all of a sudden, boom, you have a Chairman level organization under you. I need you to understand, this is optional. Remember what I said, guys. This is optional. This is if you want to make some extra income. But the most important thing is that you learn how to trade binary and you make some money in the market. But this is just optional if you feel like making some extra income, because at the end of the day, I was told never leave no food on the table. Never leave no food on the plate. So if there's extra ways for me to make some extra income, because you need 7 streams of income to become a millionaire. See, it only took me and Ness 2 to become a millionaire. But for most people, you need 7. You need 7 streams of income to become a millionaire. For Ness, we did it with trading and residually. So that's how we're trying to show you the same opportunity that was shown to us. Guys, I'm not here to sell you anything. Ness is not here to sell you anything. We're just here to show you an opportunity that somebody showed us, and we took advantage, and our lives have changed, and everybody around us lives have changed. So with that being said, Ness, I'm going to kick it back to you. Thank you for having me on this call. We'll have to make a mouse. Ness, you there? Let's see. Go ahead, Ness. I think I got you now. Oh, nice.
All right, I'm here. The whole time I was here, I just my mouse was malfunctioning over here, so I had put on the little laser pointed thing, and then that thing was just trippy. But Lou, you killed it, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your leadership. I appreciate everything. Ladies and gentlemen, look, no fluff. We're talking about real people, real results, and we have a few powerful stories that we have on the line right now that I want you to hear from several individuals here. So I'm gonna first start off with Miss Willie Rodriguez out of Miami, Florida. Willie, let them know what it's been like so far since you got into this Forex journey and where we're going in the next 12 months.
Absolutely, absolutely. So first off, I want to say thank you so much, Naz. You always invite me to these calls, and I absolutely love them because I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody that's going to change their situation with this information. And long story short, guys, I used to be a bartender for 2 different jobs, not working 40, but working 60 plus hours, family, which is an insane lifestyle to live, especially at a young age. But I was doing it, and long story short, I had to hit rock bottom to realize that that was not the way to live. We're not meant to survive. We're not meant to exist. We're meant to literally thrive. We're meant to do whatever it is that we desire. And sometimes we limit ourselves because we lower our standards and just work for people and work for things that we just feel comfortable doing. But guys, I made the decision to step out of my comfort zone. I was skeptical. I was scared. I didn't have a lot of money, but I did it anyway. And now I don't have to worry about income ever for the rest of my life. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I'm 24 years young. I love hanging around with Nez. I love hanging around with Joey. I love hanging around with a lot of people on this call. You guys see them as mentors, but they're my business partners. They're my lifelong friends. And if it wasn't for them, I would still probably be without a job, with no income. And we're out here, we're making it happen in the next 12 months. Everybody on this call is going to the next level. And you could be one of those individuals if you decide to take it serious. This is like Facebook when it just started. And I'm going to tell you right now, family, this skill set is going to be high in demand. So it's either you become valuable in the marketplace or you stay as a bench warmers hoping things will get better. All right. So that's all that I have, Ness. Thank you so much for inviting me on this call. I love you. You guys are amazing. And I will see you very soon.
I appreciate you, Wendy. Wow, there's a lot of fire right there. Next up, Mr. Joey P. Mattel. Let him have it, brother.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? My name is Joey Pimentel. Thank you for having me on this call, Ness. Lou, big ups to you, big bro. I seen this opportunity 5 years ago. That man that you just heard speak, he goes by the name of Lisaldo Tavarez, aka Mr. Teacup, was the one that showed me this opportunity. Originally, I decided to pass up on it, didn't do anything about it. He went on to become a multimillionaire. Then years later, I decided to reach out to a very dear friend of mine that I had done business with that happened to be on Lou's team. And he goes by the name of Ness. This is the other gentleman that actually you heard on the line. And I said, yo, listen, man, I want to get involved with what you're doing. I see the positivity. I see the money. I see everything that you're doing. I want to learn how to trade. I don't want to tell a single person about this. I just want to learn the power of trading, right? He looked at me with a smirk, told me, sit down, get on your computer and get on my live session. I did just that in 30 minutes. I made $311. My brain went into pieces. I decided to show this with everybody I knew and everybody I don't know to this point because I knew that it offered value to me, not knowing anything about anything. And if it could do that to me, it could do that to somebody else, right? If I could put $50, $100, $200 in their pocket on a daily, it could be positive, right, to their life. So I decided to show it. 4 days, I became a Platinum 600. A month went by, I became a Platinum 1000. I'm currently a Platinum 2000 in the company, about to be the next Platinum 5000 in the company. And it's just a blessing. I've been able to acquire the skill that actually set me free financially for the rest of my life. I have not worked a job the last 9 months, close to 10 months. I'm living the best of my, best life ever. I'm, beginning to just not only put food on my table, but I just had a trading call right now with over 60 people in my squad. That was on that call, and pretty much we went 7-0. People made a bag. So I'm excited. I'm happy that I can not only do it for myself, but teach others how to do it. And that's what I came here for. Not to just change my life, but impact other people's lives. And that's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for. So at the end of the day, that's what we're offering you here. So let's go. I'm excited. Let's go. The next 12 months are going to be epic. Super excited for the next 12 months. Thank you, everybody, for having me on this call.
Thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate you. And finally, Eniliz, Tavarez. I know you just got started with trading with us, but you've been killing it so far. Tell people just a little bit about that and where you see yourself in the next 12 months.
Hello?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, so hi again. My name is Eniliz Tavarez. Well, first, let me start off. I am a single mom. I've been involved only a month. Ness did try to put me on like when he first started, and I said, bro, I'm gonna pass on this. I didn't understand anything. I still didn't understand anything when I first joined. I just looked at Joey and Ness, and I said, I'm just gonna follow whatever you guys say. I have to say, I can't thank them enough. I'm so close to hitting that second level residual, and literally daily I am profiting over $300 because I sit there and I study the market, and I like to take control of what I'm doing. I'm saying for anybody here that might think that they're not gonna, it's a scam or it's a loss. Trust me, it's a blessing to see your team winning. I feel blessed to know when somebody tells me, listen, I profited over 8% today and they're brand new. So it's a blessing, and if you're gonna get on, welcome to the team. If not, I wish everybody else best of luck.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eniliz. Guys, let me tell you, this is very powerful. So for anyone sitting here thinking it's a scam, understand what a scam is. SCAM. People who are still confused about money, right? People who are still confused about markets. People who is probably still chilling at mom's. People who are still cooking at McDonald's, right? So look, different levels of knowledge is going to give you a different type of bag, right? So some people get on because they're learning to trade. Others are getting on because they're saving money. Others are getting on because they want to make additional income to eventually get off debt. All right, we have some very powerful stories, some individuals making 6 figures a year to individuals who was making 6 figures a month, like Mr. Gary McSween, another one of my mentors, or even at a higher level, because, they do say in order for us to get to greater heights, we must stand on the shoulders of giants. We have Monica Tapia, who's making $1.2 million a month, and you can fact check that on businessforhome.org. She is one of our mentors in the company, all right, on the platform, 1.2 million in residuals per month. She is one of the top 20 home-based business earners around the globe. So ladies and gentlemen, there's always new levels to hit. There's impressive growth going on over here. We now are 300,000 customers strong in the company, over 130 educators last I checked. This thing is only scaling and growing, and you could be a part of it. When I saw this, I was more afraid to not join than to join. I was more afraid to not join than to join. So what we do is we treat this like a financial IQ test. If you see what we see, great. Get started. Get back to the person who invited you to see this. Tell them, yes, I want to get started. Yes, I want to do something different to get some difference in my life. Or if you don't see what we see, all good, no hard feelings. If anything changes within the next 12 months, you let us know, and it's all good. Like I said, this is a financial IQ test. You either get it or you don't. Okay, so if you're one of the individuals that is saying yes, you're willing to try something new, you're willing to try something different, what's going to happen is this. When you get back to the person who invited you to see this, okay, you're either going to get your questions answered, all right, on a phone call if you got questions, or if this is just straight up to you, they're going to send you a link, and you're going to click that link. You're then going to click on getting started, all right, you're going to select new customer sign up. All right, this is for you to be a learner. This is for you to learn, all right, how this all works, okay? And again, it's only $235. So if you're trading on HFX, you're gonna choose HFX monthly, okay? You're gonna choose it twice. You're only paying $235 tonight, all right, to get started. So that way we can have fun. I actually got a live session at 10 p.m. So in literally in just about an hour, we are going to go on a live trading session, but only for members. So you must have your login activated by the time my session begins at 10 p.m. so we can make money together. So anyway, you're going to choose HFX twice. All right, it's only going to be $235. Fill out the form, the registration form, create your username and your credentials, and process the payment. You can use debit card, credit card. There's other methods of payment, but we also accept Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually very fast. All right. So basically, get back to person buyer. You see this. Let's get you started. Let's have fun with this thing, because if you're not having fun with this, you're not doing it right. We're going to teach you how to do it right. With that said, stay blessed. Take care. I'll see you at the top. If not, trading on one of the beaches of the world when this whole quarantine, coronavirus, thing is all over. We're going to have lots of fun together. Let's take it to the next level. Peace out.